What?
We're talking about important things.
I love talking about important things.
Can you please give me the report on the navigation through the mountains?
Yeah, sure. We headed out from the captain's quarters at 0800 this morning, heading east-southeast through the mountains that have no name. We ran into a bit of trouble with the propellers when it knocked against a tree jutting out from the side of the mountain, but we just dropped some ballast to make up for the problems.
Alyson, if we don't fix these sort of problems, our crew is going to have a serious problem.
Courtney, we are the only crew.
Oh, well, that would be serious problem.
I thought maybe if the ship was lighter, it would be easier to steer with a broken propeller.
I think you should go in and maybe fix the problem, before we crash and die. I think that would be a good idea.
I guess we're just going to have to go back.
Go back where?
Back to captain's quarters. I mean, we have to fix this propeller or else you said we are going to die.
Okay, well, can't we just land somewhere in the mountains? Is there nowhere to land, oh great navigator?
I did hear from a smuggler friend of mine that there was a small hideaway farther south in the mountains. We just have to find it, that's all. It's secret, it's lost. Nobody knows where it is.
What about that smuggler friend of yours?
He just said that he heard about it, that's all.
Is he kind of shady?
Courtney is a smuggler. Oh, see daisy. Okay. So, let's consult the map that I drew, and clearly, if I drew a map, it is not on here, because if I don't know where the smuggler's highway is, it's not on the map that I drew.
Where are we now exactly?
This morning we left from the captain's quarters, our beautiful little home in the side of the mountain, in our ship, went east-southeast. We are currently here. We're going to visit a friend of mine in the Crawler's ruins. He might have a map that will show us what's beyond the mountains.
How could he possibly know? And besides, going to the Crawler's ruins is extremely dangerous. Are you sure it's really actually worth traveling there?
Oh, it's worth it. Because if we know what's on the other side of those mountains, we might have a better idea of how to fix our king's little problem.
I don't think we can actually fix his problem. Might take a little more than that.
A little military persuasion.
We don't have a military either.
We've got cannons!
Yeah, cannons!
And not only cannons, but didn't you say you had a design for a new weapon?
I do actually. I have the drawings right over there.
I'd be very interested to see it.
This is my newest invention, the portable harpoon gun. We also have a grappling hook, which shoots out and we can board other ships or buildings. And this is the high-powered harpoon, which is also really good for whaling those sky whales. I also had an idea for a triple warhead attachment, which would shoot down 3 separate harpoons in one shot. If there are any other types of devices that you can think of that you could attach to this to make it more militaristic, it would be really helpful. It's really only good for one shot, unless we have other types of attachments. But I can always come up with something, I'm sure.
Did you hear that?
Hear what?
It's the sound of cannon fire hitting the telescope. Looks like we've got a skycraft coming in on the port side.
Another skycraft. I thought we were the only ones.
Didn't you hear the cannons?
Well, I do now. Want me to load the cannons?
Let's go.
Are you coming?
Uh-huh.